going to give my feedback and opinion and added thoughts to this as well. She popping open the can.
Here is to the 10% of traders that actually make it.
I got mine too. All right, let's hear it.
Now, this is why 90% of traders fail. Hi, guys. You are just now tuning into my channel. I am a 9-year trend line trader, and I'm here to share my knowledge and experience that I've had in the markets for these past 9 years. Topic today is why 90% of traders fail. Now, I'm not going to give you a BuzzFeed list of don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. I'm going to give you one main key thing to work on, and this is going to change your trading. I guarantee you this is not a get rich quick. This is not a, if you follow this one thing, you'll make $1 million in trading. No, this is one attribute that you can hone in on and tune into that you will see dramatic results in your trading. It is patience, patience, patience.
Okay, so the reason why 90% of traders fail is because of what she just said. Clearly, patience. How many of you guys struggle being patient? Whether it's waiting on a trade, whether it's holding the trade, whether it's swinging a trade, whatever it is, who struggles as a trader with patience? Think about that.
There are so many different aspects where patience comes into play in your trading and how it helps. So let's start it with just patience in your expectations. How long are you expecting to become profitable in trading? How long are you expecting it's going to take until you make X amount? How long do you think it's going to take for you to make it as a successful trader? If we can apply patience to that, our expectations are already putting us in the right place. So let's realistically understand, I preach this, that it is going to take time. It's going to take years. So understand that. There's not going to be a formula that you can just plug in and be successful in 3 months. It's going to take time, and it's going to take years of experience in order to get to that real level, that serious level of a profitable trader. Those life-changing numbers. It's going to take years. So let's change.
I like how she says it's going to take time. It's going to take years. So many traders focus too much on the output goal. They say, oh, I want to be a full-time day trader. I want to make $1,000, a day. I want to quit my job and start making all this money, get me a car, get me a house. But you guys aren't focused on the process of getting there. You're focused too much of what you want and not enough of putting into the practice. So I think it's very important to know that this thing is longevity, right? This is not a get rich quick scheme. You can flip an account from $60, $70 to, $6,000, $10,000. Okay, cool. But how long is that sustainable? Okay, we're talking about longevity here. This is talking about developing skills, being patient as a trader, because once you become a full-time day trader, for those who do want to become a full-time day trader, you have to understand pressure is on. The bills come and the bills aren't going to stop. And money is only going to come unless you develop the skill. So let's continue going.
Expectation. Let's put patience on our expectation for how long it's going to take us to be successful. That's a great start. Now let's apply this patience to our trades. If we have a strategy in place, we know what an A+ setup is, or we know what results in an entry, what gets you into a trade. But let's have patience when we are placing our trades and taking our entries. Let's, make sure that if we're trading a certain session, there is a possibility that we are in front of the charts for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and we don't even get a setup. And maybe understanding that that's okay, because waiting for the right setup is going to get us closer to profitability and closer to success than taking 5 or 6, mediocre setups. And I think that gives you a lot of confidence in your strategy when you know what an A+ setup is and you can sit on your hands and truly wait until you get one.
That is so good. Well done, Tori. So it's so true. How many times do we trade all these mediocre setups because we're not patient and because we really want it now? We want the money now. We always want something now, right? And then when you lose, you look back at your setup and you realize, dang, I should have waited for my A+ setup. This wasn't even my best setup. So be patient. She's giving you the keys and ingredients to becoming profitable as a trader, right? Patience is one of them, but waiting on your A+ setup as well.
All about patience. God, if we could apply patience to every aspect in our life, we would just be so much better off. Now, let's talk about some more concepts here. Let's understand that there is patience in the learning process as well. You've got to find a strategy that works for you. You got to find one that resonates with you, that you can apply and you can, hit hard for a year, 2 years,
Mhm.
that you feel comfortable with and that you are confident enough in the strategy that you can give it that much time. And I know that's a little bit of a scary thing, if you've got a strategy that you're not quite sure how profitable it could be, or how well you can apply it,
Mhm.
or even how much data there is behind the strategy you're using, I could understand how that might give you the heebie jeebies. You might get a little bit skeptical or nervous or scared out of pursuing it and committing to it long term. So you definitely want a strategy that you can see the results for and you believe in, I guess.
And that's why you need to stop strategy hopping. There's a lot of traders in this industry. It's the reason why they're failing as well. It's because they're strategy hopping. You're not giving enough time. You're not being patient. Like she said, you need to find a strategy that fits your personality and stick with it.
Really the easiest way to say it. But you believe in this strategy. You can truly give it your all. You don't mind investing a year, 2 years into it because you know the results of it. And I think that's where it was easier for me. I had my uncle teach me a strategy that I saw actual results. It wasn't some guru or some mentor online that is not tangible, that I couldn't touch, or
Mm.
that was just not real to me. Versus my uncle, I could look over his shoulder and be like, that's his actual account. That's his actual trading account. His lifestyle represents his success in trading.
Mm.
It's very different when you truly believe in something. Man, we could
Right.
go real deep into that one. Maybe we'll save that for another video. But just having belief in your strategy so that you can commit time to it. And that
And how many times do we doubt our strategy? We don't put enough belief in the strategy that we really want to be profitable with, right? So if you're struggling with that, I understand, but definitely practice on um, believing in the strategy. Okay, give it some time, just like Tori's Trade said. She's dropping some gems here, you guys. She's really dropping gems here.
requires patience. You got to put the 1 to 2 years into just learning the strategy and mastering it. So having patience with yourself and with the strategy
1 to 2 years.
to understand that, okay, this is going to take a while to get there, but I've got the confidence and I believe in this strategy. Next is going to be patience in building capital. That sounds like pulling teeth. Ain't nobody want to talk about slow and steady wins the race. Nobody wants to talk about it because it's not fun and it sucks. But that's the name of the game here. Now there are other ways to do this. You could simply, if you're working part-time and you're trading on the side as well, maybe let's start a fund where we're going to put X amount into this trading fund. And maybe we're building, startup capital that way. Maybe it's not through trading. Maybe we're sim trading while we're working a 9 to 5. And then we've got a savings account that we're just putting money into while we're still learning how to trade, making sure that we're still working those muscles, exercising those trading muscles, getting the chart time in, placing the sim trades, placing the paper trades, getting as much data as you can to truly prove to yourself that, okay, I can execute and I can be consistent. And these numbers here are showing me, I've got hard data, hard numbers that are showing me I can be consistent. Meanwhile, I've, built up this buffer, this savings account that I can now invest into actually trading live money. Now,
This is really good because it's funny because this is something that I'm actually doing currently. Building up capital to put more into my live account that I currently have, that I have been profiting on. However, I want a lot more to profit more so so I could focus more on trading and less on other things. So it's true, like if you are working a job, if you are doing other things and you're trying to trade at the same time, it's best that you do trade demo account for a little bit. All right, build up the consistency, build up the data, right? Prove to yourself that you can do this. And while you're trading on your demo account, you're not wasting money. You're saving money to put in your account. So when you prove to yourself that you're consistent and you have the data to back it up, there you go. You can just start trading your live funds and start profiting immediately. So, but I think a lot of people skip these steps because they want the money now. Again, patience. Tori Trades. Patience. I like that.
The alternative to that is simply just trading incredibly small position sizes and building your capital that way. But still, it requires the practice, the chart time before you even start trading live money. So just applying patience to the capital building. You can take two different routes. You can build capital with your 9 to 5 and savings accounts and budgeting, or you can build your capital with your trading account and making sure that we've got incredibly low position sizes so that we are just kind of racking up, dollars at a time
Consistency.
versus getting into that trade and then losing the capital and then having to pull money over here and put it back in. There's two different routes you can take, but making sure that you've got patience with either one. Patience with your savings account that you're going to invest in trading, or patience with the small capital that you're going to continue to build in your trading. Okay, and then outside of patience with
and I think that's quite vital as well, that we do need to start off really small. Okay, start off small, build your money up a little bit, and then when you get to a point to where you see that you can actually build your account consistently, imagine what you can do with a larger account. Okay, so take these steps critical. It's crucial. It's very, very important, guys. Very important.
Capital or patience with, building a savings account. Let's say that we have mastered the strategy. We've shown the results. We've proven to ourselves that we can be successful in trading, or at least be consistent in trading. But now, how do we really capitalize? How do we really go to the next level? And that is patience with holding your profits longer. Oh, that is such a hard thing to do. Being able to hold that trade and have patience in that specific trade is really going to show the next level of like maturity as a trader. If you can let the trade play out, it's in its entirety, that right there in itself is you leveling up, letting the trade play out. Don't look at the dollar amounts. Don't get FOMO. Don't close a trade too early. Don't spend too much time on the charts. Like truly letting a trade play out for its entirety. Maybe that's letting the trade.
And how important that is, because a lot of times you'll hold a trade and you'll get emotional once you're in drawdown, right? Like, let the trade play to its entirety. Okay, don't move your stop loss. If it hits your stop loss, okay, hit your stop loss. It's either going to go one direction, guys. Either going to go up or it's going to down. The market is not trying to just take you out. The market's going to do whatever it does, regardless of how or what you think. Okay, so stretch yourself by holding trades longer. I agree with her. It's going to stretch you. It's going to train you. It's going to discipline your mind. I would also, though, add to this. Not take away, I'm going to add to this. But if you see profits that you really like, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can keep holding. I like what I see. Take it immediately. Because especially if you're a scalper, when you're scalping, you are definitely going to see quick and faster results. All right. Swing trading is great because you get to see bigger results. Scalping is also great because you get to compound, and eventually over time you'll see those results. So that's why I'm saying, like, do as she says, learn first by holding trades and train your mind that way.
Actually hit the take profit, or letting the trade actually hit the stop loss, or whether that's, if you're trading trend lines, waiting for that trend line to get crossed or that safety line to get crossed for the trade to play out. You gave it its due diligence to show you the price was following along the trend or not. But just having that patience to hold the trade for its entirety. Maybe you guys have seen some videos where I talk about it in the past of kind of what it's like to build a relationship with an instrument and, get to know it and really get the feel for its personality. And that requires patience. That requires time. So you've got to, I guess, kind of understanding that the patience and time is almost one and the same. But time will pass no matter what you do. But the patience is you having the understanding to let the time pass.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And I'm going to be honest. Shout out to Tori Trades once again, man. She is a dope trader. There's only a couple of traders that I really, really, really admire a lot. Tori Trades, it's one of the new traders I admire, just because I haven't been following her as much as Doyle Exchange. I follow a little bit of Calvin, the new trader. Ty Trillionaire, I believe I followed him when I first came in the Forex industry. But Tori Trades is one of the other ones as well. She's so transparent. She's so honest. And she has developed she's developed to a trader that is so helpful to other traders, right? Meaning, like, she came from a place of hardship, came from a place of struggling, just like you and I. And now she's in a position where she's successful, but she's also helping other traders. She's very transparent, and she keeps things simple just as me. So I can relate to her a lot as well. But if you want to watch the rest of this video, you can go ahead and head to this video. This is why 90% of traders fail. And man, I would love to chat with this trader one day. Like, she is really, really dope. But this is the reason why I love traders like this, because some traders will just get on their YouTube and just post stuff like, the best trading, strategy I have, learn this, learn that. And, that all they do is just post about strategies, but they don't talk about the process, right? They don't talk about the reality of Forex, the journey, right? What you need to be. And, a lot of you guys are just diving in Forex head first without even acknowledging or without even examining what it comes with. It comes with a lot, guys. It comes with patience. It comes with time. It comes with discipline. It comes with not being greedy, not over leveraging. It comes with emotions. Learn how to not stick to learn how to stick to your trading plan. There's going to be FOMO. There's going to be fear of missing out, fear of getting in. There's a lot of stuff that comes into this trading, and you have to understand this is the reason why 90% of traders fails, because they don't learn the way that Tori Trades is offering advice to people to learn. So this is the reason why 90% of traders fail, and that is patience. So if you get anything from this video, the reason why 90% of traders fail is because of patience. So the question is, do you have patience? Did this solve your issue if you struggle being patient as a trader? So definitely comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, guys, because I'm going to be releasing new videos as well soon, so you can be notified and learn it. But definitely go in the comment section and for sure comment and let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.